Well, hello everyone. Welcome to NRT Now. I'm all alone today. It's Marcus, the executive editor. It is Wednesday. Kevin's at, I believe he's at parent-teacher conferences for his kids. So we'll give him a pass today. It's Wednesday. It's hold music waiting on a conference call. See, we just want to give you guys time to get in here. As always, comment, like stuff. Let's engage, especially since I don't have Kevin. So go back and forth. So it's Wednesday. We're going to talk about music news because there's a lot of other news that's probably blowing up your Facebook feed. Thanks for taking time out of all that craziness to hang out with us or hang out with me today. I was just listening to a little bit of NRT Radio 1. If you go to nrtradio.com, you can check that out. Our good buddy Joel Vaughn was playing just now. So let's just dive right in and talk about some Christian music news. The Chicago Cubs won the World Series fairly recently, and the MVP was Ben Zobrist. He won the MVP award. Little do many of you know, but his wife is a Christian musician named Juliana Zobrist. So she is EDM, pop kind of a singer. I might pull a little bit up here for you so you can hear it. But pretty cool though. There's a great picture on the site if you go to the news page on newreleasetoday.com of her hugging her husband. He's got the big trophy. It's pretty awesome. Hi Tabitha, I'm doing great. How are you? Thanks for tuning in as always. It's awesome. So yeah, anyway, Ben's walkout song, I guess, whenever he'd go up to bat, is one of his wife's songs, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what I can pull up here. Juliana Zobrist has come out with a few things. Our friend David Tuline's featured her on his program, The Reconstruction, which is our electronic dance music Christian show that we syndicate out to radio. So here's her most popular song from her latest record. It's the title track called Shatterproof. You can tell, it's electronic. This is probably what all the Cubs were listening to in the locker room after they won, having a dance party. We don't know this for a fact, but we can imagine. I fast forwarded. That's a championship dance track right there. So yeah, congrats to Juliana on her family victory there. That's pretty awesome. I know a lot of people excited about the Cubs and that whole deal there. A little bit of sad news, and it's sort of mixed because you always want to do what God's calling you to do in a season. But our friends, the City Harmonic, have announced that they're parting ways next summer. So they've been together a long time, well, really since 2009. They had that big song, what is it? It escapes me now. The big song where they're singing, what we believe, where the bridge is the Lord's Prayer. Man, it's totally spacing my mind. Mary, help me out if you're here. But anyway, City Harmonic they went off to a really hot start. They released a couple more albums after that. They did some really cool things with the last one where they're touring the country, talking to churches, doing more than just a show. They really tried to have these rally points of the local church in various cities where they get churches of different denominations and backgrounds and different parts of the city to get together. Because really that's how their band started. They came together from very different churches to really unify their community. So up in Canada. So anyway, they're doing some different things. It looks like Eric, who was having some Manifesto. Goodness, of course. Oh, now comments are coming in. All right, sweet. I'm glad you guys are here. They're just finally trickling in here. Yes, Manifesto. Eric, one of their members there had some serious health issues. He was out for a while. He left the band earlier this year to focus on regaining his health and also planting a church. I mean, they're all getting involved in church planting, which is, I mean, always a win, right? That's where God's heart is, building a local church. Eli and his family are doing a church plant in Nashville, where he's been working to train worship leaders. That's amazing, and write songs. So I have a feeling we'll be seeing more from him, just like we're starting to see, other artists that have stepped down and then are getting involved in churches. Because man, that's where it's going. We say this a lot on this program. We say this a lot in interviews, but we really see this push towards worship music, and a little bit of a push away from sort of the product portion of Christian music, which is, it's not a bad shift to be building up the church and writing songs for the church. And then let's see what else we got here. Josh is trying to be closer to family and his community, and Aaron is excited to produce and write on his own again. So I have a feeling we'll definitely be seeing more from the City Harmonic, but not as a group. Is that sad to you guys? What are your feelings on that? Do you guys have much opinion on City Harmonic? I really feel like even since Manifesto came out, they've been, they kind of got this hot start and then quickly became one of the most underrated bands in Christian music. Incredible songwriting, just amazing arrangements of instrumentation. Did a great job. They'll be missed, but I think what else they'll be missed for is their heart to unite communities. I hope that they will continue to find ways to do that. So that is the City Harmonic. And let's go here to... Ooh, there's some Christmas news. Who's ready for Christmas? We've already talked about some Christmas previews. I think we did that last week. But there are some more Christmas albums having been released. Bethel Music has a kids' Christmas party EP coming in a little over a week. That should be fun. I know the first Bethel Kids album we all really liked a lot. And I know Christmas music, Amanda. Yes! Love it! Especially, man, we've had a couple of years where it's just been a little bit lighter, and it's great to have some good Christmas music again, coming from a whole lot of different artists. So yeah, Bethel Kids has their Christmas party EP coming on the 18th. And they're doing a tour too. So that's kind of a big deal. It begins on December 10th in Fresno. And it looks like it's just a California tour. So sorry, if you're in California, find them. If you're not, like most of the rest of us, we'll just have to have our own Christmas party. So they're going to be in Fresno, Pasadena, Indian Wells, San Diego, and wraps up in their hometown of Redding. Tabitha says, I've already been getting into the Christmas movies thanks to Hallmark. Yeah, come on. We watch those all year long. My wife and I get in trouble sometimes because some of them are really kind of cheesy and goofy, and they end up becoming comedies for us. But then we'll watch other ones, and she'll really get into it, and I'll still be laughing, and she'll be looking at me like, "No, we're not joking. This is serious stuff. Like, she loves him. Will they have a good Christmas together? I don't know." And so that's the Hallmark stuff. Yeah. So Tabitha, it's great. They're even better if you hit mute and turn on Christmas music. So that's it. Bethel Kids Christmas there. We've also got OBB has been teasing something for a while now on their individual Facebook pages and on their group page. And they have a new single. It's called Sweater. That's right. Man card check. Kevin, I'm laughing though. I'm not into it. I'm laughing. If I was tearing up and just eating my chocolates, which I'll do that, but I won't be tearing up because the plot is really always the same. We can go on and on about this, but but I appreciate your concern, Kevin. Anyway, back to OBB. They've got their single is Sweater, and it's this love song, and it's directed towards romantic love and how it all started when you wore my sweater is kind of the whole tagline in it. It's catchy. It's good pop. They're doing awesome. And I know they've been in the studio with our good friend and Reconstruction Radio host David Tulane for a long time. I mean, like more than a year. They've been working on stuff. And so we finally get some new music from OBB. We know it's just the beginning of stuff we'll see likely in 2017. There's no official release date on anything, but that is a good sign there that this Curb band of brothers is back. We Are Messengers released God With Us, an EP, Christmas stuff. Incredible job. They are our good friend Darren, that's how he pronounces his name, Darren. He's so talented. He's he's come out as being a really strong debut artist this year, and already getting into it with a Christmas EP. And I've listened through it. It is very true to the season, but it is not seasonal. It is something you can listen to all year long. There's not like jingle bells in the instrumentation. The lyrics even are timeless for just not the Christmas season. So you can check that out. It is out now. It's called God With Us. His voice is fantastic. It's very different. It sounds like nothing else that's out there. We love him and his heart. He's got a great heart. Skillet's Feel Invincible has hit #1 on mainstream rock, you guys. Mainstream rock. Feel Invincible. Skillet, way to go. You guys love that? Hearts and thumbs ups. We're the Skillet fans. I know you're watching. And they continue to make an impact, even as they've veered more towards their earlier call to be very overt with their lyrics and really just be unashamed about who they are in Christ. Still making an impact on the mainstream. That's huge. And finally, let's see what else we got here. Integrity Music has released Majesty in a Manger. They've got all their best songwriters and artists together, have released a compilation album. See, more Christmas music. Are you guys ready for this? How are you feeling about that? You got Paul Balash on this record. You got Darlene Check. She used to be with Hillsong. All Sons and Daughters, ever heard of them? Michael Farron used to be in Pocket Full of Rocks. Still looms large as a big-time worship songwriter. Seth and Nerva. You guys know Nerva from the Diverse City Band. That amazing big voice. She and her husband are Integrity artists, and they have a song on there too. So you got to check that out. So we are constantly churning out new news. You got to check it out at newreleasetoday.com. What's going on with you guys? Do you have any questions about releases, Christian music, anything like that we can talk about? Well, we're all here together, and it's incredible to have a lot of great music, whether you're into the Christmas season already or not. It's been a great year, and we're excited to very soon be announcing the nominees of the 5th annual We Love Christian Music Awards. We can't believe it. It is 5th, right? Yeah. And just to really celebrate what a great year in music it's been. I don't know if it's Facebook being weird or my phone, or you guys are just extremely quiet right now. I'll probably read all of your comments as soon as this is over, but they're just not popping up right now. What's up with that, people? I think it's Facebook, because I've seen it happen later. With that, I am going to go get back to work and then have some lunch here. And you can always find us on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever you communicate in the social sphere. Just a word of encouragement. Just take a moment, breathe before you post things on Facebook today. Be kind. Be nice to people. Oh, it is just quiet. Thank you, Eric. Be kind. Be thoughtful. And take time to hear what God has to say before sharing maybe necessarily what you have to say. Listen to some great Christian music today. I would suggest NRT Radio Worship. Shameless plug, but it's a great station. Have your mind in the right place today. Thanks, everybody, and appreciate you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's do it again. All right, bye-bye.